Italian cookie cake, no oven needed, and very easy to make. I'm starting with 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder and 2.5 cups of sweetened condensed milk. I'm going to add only part of the condensed milk at this first step. And I'll mix it very well with the cocoa powder until it's completely dissolved. Always with the heat still off to help incorporate the ingredients more easily. Stirring nonstop, now I add the rest of the sweetened condensed milk, scraping the can well to make sure we use it all. In total, it's 2.5 cups of sweetened condensed milk, and I mix it again until smooth. Done. Now I'm going to add a little over 3/4 cup of heavy cream, scraping the container as well to avoid wasting anything. And I keep mixing. I'm doing all this mixing while the heat is still off to make the process easier. Now I add 1/4 cup of butter at room temperature. And now, yes, I turn the heat onto medium. I continue stirring nonstop so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Look, our brigadeiro has reached the perfect consistency. This is the perfect texture, smooth and shiny. Now I set it aside for a moment. In a bowl, I'm going to use Maria-style cookies to add crunch to the recipe, and I'm going to crush them by hand into smaller pieces. This way, we get a rustic texture that's ideal for this dessert. I'm using about 6 ounces of cookies in total. I've already crushed them all. They look like this, a mix of chunks and smaller pieces. Now I take the reserved brigadeiro and add it to the bowl with the cookies, mixing everything gently. Look at this wonderful recipe. I scrape the pot well to get all of the brigadeiro. Nothing goes to waste. Now I just mix the brigadeiro and the cookies well until everything is combined. I place the entire mixture into the mold, leveling it out with a spatula. I scrape the bowl again so nothing is left behind. I placed a plastic bag at the bottom of the pan. That helps a lot when unmolding, so it doesn't break. I spread it all out nicely, making the surface smooth and even. Now I take it to the fridge for about 4 hours, until it firms up well. Meanwhile, I melted about 10.5 ounces of chocolate. In the microwave, 30 seconds at a time, stirring between each interval. Now I add a little over 3/4 cup of heavy cream to the melted chocolate, to prepare our ganache that will go on top of the cake. I scrape the container well to make sure nothing is wasted. I mix it well until I get a smooth, shiny, and very creamy ganache. Done, it has a beautiful and glossy texture. I've already taken the cake out of the fridge, and now I'm going to pour the ganache over it. Using a spatula, I spread it gently, covering the entire surface. Look how delicious our cake is turning out. I scrape the bowl well so no ganache is left behind, because here, nothing goes to waste. I gently spread it, also covering the edges. Now I put it back in the fridge, just until the ganache sets. I've already taken the cake out of the fridge. It's firm and ready to unmold. I place the mold on top of a tall glass to make unmolding easier. And you'll see how beautiful it looks inside. It's wonderful. A different and delicious dessert. Very easy to make, perfect for preparing at home and surprising everyone. And look how it is on the inside. Pure deliciousness.